What's up, Cancer? Let's see what the good stuff coming to you in July is. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer placements. I saw the Justice card as I split the deck. Some of you guys, I feel like balance is going to be restored for some of you, if not most of you. I don't know if you guys have been busy in one part of your life to where you've avoided the rest of, you know, those external parts of your life. But this just feels like now, you know, you'll be able to work and play just as hard or just as much. Okay, so I feel like there's no longer this over compulsion of having to do something. It just feels like everything is the way that it needs to be. Okay, you guys are starting off with the Magician. You're starting off with the with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a new deck, so give me a second, but I haven't seen some of these images. This is also the Hermit. You guys are getting a lot of major arcanas. This here is the 9. What's the 9? Give me a second. There's only so many you can memorize. All right, you guys got 9. Oh, the Moon? Yeah, this is the Moon. Okay. And then Judgment. Dang, you guys have a lot of major arcanas. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels like, to the 5 of Wands, you guys are going to have to protect whatever this is. There's wish fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. And then you're looking at the King of Cups here, okay? You see how he has those wings? I feel like whatever's going on for you right now in your life, it is being divinely guided and protected, especially with this 5 of Wands here, right? Get that. Yeah, with this 5 of Wands to the 9 of Cups. I feel like there's heavy protection on something, some sort of aspect in your life. This could be a relationship. This could be you also being overprotective of someone. You're almost like someone's guardian angel. You know what I mean? You're coming from a place of love, right? Because this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio right here. So this just feels like you guys could be overseeing something or overseeing someone. And so I feel like whatever this is, whatever new journey you're on, whatever new cycle you've started, I mean, it's got a lot of beautiful energy. So continue to protect whatever this is. Maybe you guys are overprotective of like siblings. Maybe even if you're the youngest sibling, you're like protective over the oldest sibling as well. So it's like your protection doesn't discriminate, especially with the people that you love. So I always feel like you're always looking out for people, always making sure that they're okay, which Cancer is very nurturing, right? They have very or you have very feminine instincts about you, whether you're a male or a female, doesn't matter. Like there's still like this sense of like you just trying to be protective and or protector, okay? So that's what I see for that. So the good stuff coming to you in July, the Magician, whatever you like. I'm hearing you could have whatever you like, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys right now are in this position where you could be really happy. You could be feeling like things are peaceful, moving along, which is why I saw the Justice card. Again, this is all about restoring balance, and it's like you don't realize that once everything is balanced in your life, you're able to create more energy that flows smoothly. And so I feel like that's what a lot of you guys could be encountering here in July, is things are going to be flowing more smoothly. And I say that because you have the Wheel of Fortune here, right? 2 major arcanas. So again, you're destined to have better in life. You're destined to be better, to do better, because why? You know better. So again, this is about exercising the lessons that you've learned from previous cycles. It's like sometimes we are our own worst enemies, and so we stand in our way, but this is you having the opportunity to say like, listen, like obviously these people don't want to get on board with me, obviously this isn't panning out for a reason. And so it's like once you realize that you need to release control over situations and people, that's when your energy starts to flow. That's when you're more capable of being the Magician and making things go smoothly. So I feel like nothing but good things are possible for you in July if you allow them to be, okay? With the Hermit, there's going to be a lot of introspection and reflection here in July that's going to be required of you. And you may not even catch yourself doing this, but this just feels like a little bit more me time, okay? You guys could be going out a lot more. It is the summer. Depending where you are, it is the summer. You could be going out with friends, but some part of you is going to need time to recharge and rejuvenate. So I see you guys kind of retreating as well. You could also be be retreating because you're working on a project, or you're working on like maybe yourselves, right? This is like you not going out so much drinking, but you know, you're getting up first thing in the morning and you're going to the gym. So this is like personal development is what it feels like. I also feel like, you see how there's someone like peeking in on the Hermit here. You could also be dealing with a Virgo, or a Gemini with that Magician, but it feels like you have people watching you. So again, you could be a mentor to somebody here. You could be someone that people look up to. You could have some authoritative figure. But again, this is about keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground, right? So again, exercising that Virgo quality of having that groundedness to you, being more calculated, instead of going with your feelings, you know, being a little bit more, not hesitant, but I guess just more, like with more clarity, I guess. I'm hearing cognitive, but that doesn't feel right. But somebody here, that might make sense. But yeah, it's like you're needing to exercise more of a groundedness to you, okay? But yeah, it's like wherever you're going, you see how he's carrying the lantern. It's like I feel like you guys are guiding somebody. Somebody's watching you by example. You're leading the way. You're making something look easier than what it might be, okay? With the moon here, you might start to find out things about yourself you didn't realize. And I feel like this has a lot to do, again, with introspection. You know, maybe you never thought that you'd be the kind of person that could not go out every weekend, or, you know, maybe you thought that you were always introverted, as the Virgo is here. And so, again, there's something here about coming to terms and coming to realization with parts of yourself that you have yet to discover. And so July could be a lot about figuring out who you are and which direction you want to take. We all have paths that we choose from every single day. Even not choosing a path is a path, you know. And so again, don't be fooled by the idea that just because you stand in one place that, you know, that you're avoiding making that decision. No, that you are making that decision. Like, it is a decision you've made. Okay, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot that's going to be coming to the front for you. I'm hearing the foreground as well. So be aware. Start creating that self-awareness, right? And the only way we become more self-aware is when we're alone, is when we start to sit there and reflect and think about the decisions we've made and how we've gone about certain things in our lives. And so I feel like this is going to be most beneficial to you, especially since these two. So it's like the minute you start meditating, the minute you start like really thinking about your life and the direction you want to take it, that's when all of this will be revealed to you, okay? And then lastly, you have the Judgment card here. I feel like you're going to be making really big decisions here in the near future that are going to cause you to reflect and realize that you are that person. I'm hearing, I am that bitch. Okay, and so I feel like by doing so, you're really going to start to see that aspect of yourself shine through. And you're going to be able to make more decisions without caring what people think, without worrying about the consequences. Okay? Give me 1 second. And so yeah, so I feel like with Judgment, right, everybody feels judged, but I feel like there's an as above, so below aspect to all of this. There's a reason that all of this is happening right now, right? Why you're in good energy, why the energy's finally flowing in your favor, why you're going with the with the flow, right? So again, all of this is a major part of some sort of discovery, right? Because you have all these people here. And again, this is about you protecting what you want, wish fulfillment. You guys could also be celebrating, drinking a little bit more. It is your season, so you guys can be having a really good time. But, you know, it's funny. You see how I didn't even notice this. Again, new deck, right? See how this is the original card for the Nine of Cups, and then here is this individual. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're gonna discover there's a lot of growth on the path that you've taken, on the decisions that you've made. And so it's like the more wiser you become, it's like these cups here turn into like bigger chalices. It's like you guys learn how to manifest through like even your darker aspects, right? So there's a lot of honestly, this is a transformative type of energy that you guys are in right now. And with good reason, because I mean, again, I don't keep track of the moon cycles, but I heard the other day we're in Cancer moon. So what a better time and opportunity for you to go out there and manifest the best possible outcomes for yourselves, having learned the lessons, having used that wisdom, and just going for it. Okay, so be mindful of the people that you're sharing your energy with. Be mindful of the people that you're even sharing your ideas with. Okay, I feel like with that Hermit and with the Moon, I feel like this is a time to kind of keep things to yourself, reflect, and then put into action. Okay, because that's how you manifest. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Beautiful energy coming to you this July, and I will catch you guys on the next one.